Well, let's talk more about haves and wants, or haves versus wants, because that is a distinction in our life. And so what I need is a volunteer, someone who has something that they really want or have wanted, and would work with me in working through that scenario of a have versus a want. Yes, sir. And your name is?
Mike.
Mike. Okay, Mike. Okay, thanks, Mike. So, what is something that you want or wanted?
Professional camera gear.
Okay, professional camera gear. Okay. What was the why behind your wanting the camera gear?
To expand on my creativity and maybe get into filmmaking and kind of progress on that, because it's always been an interest of mine.
Okay. Now, have you acquired that equipment, or you're going to acquire it?
I recently acquired it, yes.
Okay. Okay, good. And there is a 30-day money-back guarantee?
No. Unfortunately, this is from a private seller.
Okay, good. So,
That recommended this gentleman to me.
great. So it is what it is. It's yours, and you're the owner of this equipment. Okay. So you've had to do something to be able to afford the equipment. So what did you decide to do in the past to be able to afford this equipment?
Work harder and save money with my full-time job in order to purchase something of this nature at this price.
Yeah. So you either spent more hours at work, and you saved a bit more than usual. Okay. Okay. And so obviously you could afford the equipment at that time. I assume that you paid cash for the equipment. Okay. Yeah. What was your belief on the payoff that would happen when you acquired this equipment?
I felt that I could get return for what I paid for it and then some by using my creative ability with the equipment to, in some form or another within the future, earn money by making maybe a business.
Kind of a return on investment.
Correct.
So you really invested more in this equipment as opposed to just a pleasure experience for family and friends to use on occasions.
Right.
Okay. So, have you had any return on investment yet with the purchase?
No. No.
Do you see yourself eventually having some type of compensation?
I think spiritually, yes.
Okay.
Reality, unless I really stick with it, or even, I mean, if I really dedicated myself with it, I think I would have to leave my job to really dedicate time to that fully.
Yeah.
And that's just not viable. I can't do that.
Yeah, doesn't make sense at this time. Okay. So, has that been a wise purchase? And that's a feeling. Now, I'm asking a feeling question because we're not judging you on the purchase. We're asking you, in your belief system, was that a wise purchase, or was that perhaps a bit of a spending propensity?
It was a spending propensity, I think, at this point.
Yeah, at this point. Okay. And that's all we can deal with in life, right? Is at this point. Because life is about at this point where we are at. Okay. So, but you sound pretty rational about what you went through. You knew what you wanted to do. You probably spent some research in finding the right equipment. You recognized that it wouldn't just fall from an apple tree. You had to earn more and or save more. You made the purchase, and I assume that it was a quality purchase, and that equipment can last you perhaps many years, and with you taking care of it, there would be a resale value down the road. Okay? So we all go through those types of scenarios, maybe not writing it down with a pencil on a piece of paper, but we do it through our belief systems, don't we? And the interesting thing about decisions is that we make decisions emotionally, and then we justify what we did. Boy, that's a really important thing to remember. Yeah, so we've all made decisions emotionally where further assessment we have said, maybe I shouldn't have done this, or I should have done that, etc. But you know what? We deal with reality, and we deal with what's going on in your belief system. So if you want to change behavior, all you have to do is change the belief. The behavior is a result.